What if you fail? It's a question that creeps into the back of your mind when no one is watching. A quiet whisper that becomes a storm. Because beneath every dream you carry lies the fear that you might not be enough, that you might fall short, that you might try and break. You know that feeling, the tightening in your chest, the hesitation in your steps. You map out every possibility in your head, except the one where you actually move. You tell yourself you're being responsible, strategic, careful. But deep down, you know you're protecting yourself from disappointment. You fear the sting of failure more than the ache of stagnation. And you wonder why something inside you still feels restless. Here's the illusion we rarely name. You believe failure is a verdict on who you are. You believe outcomes define worth. You believe mistakes are destinations instead of detours. And so you wait for certainty, as if certainty is what makes you free. But has fear ever given you freedom? Has overthinking ever carried you forward? Listen, the only thing that makes you safe is the one who made you. When you lean on God, outcomes stop being chains and become classrooms. Failure loses its teeth. Because what if the fall is not a punishment, but a pathway? What if the setback is not a sign to stop, but an invitation to trust? What if the only thing that ever needed to change was where you placed your weight? Isn't it true that every great story begins with the risk no one can guarantee? When a seed disappears into the soil, is it dying or transforming? When a wave pulls back from the shore, is it retreating or gathering power? So why assume that your moment of uncertainty is anything less than preparation? When you stop worshiping outcomes and start leaning on God, perfectionism loses its grip. The fear of failure softens. Suddenly what once felt impossible becomes inevitable. Not because you control the process, but because you are aligned with the one who does. You begin to move with courage, not because you expect comfort, but because you expect purpose. And purpose never returns void. So step, even if your voice shakes, even if your hands tremble. Step toward the thing you've avoided. Step toward the dream that scares you. Step toward the life you were built for. Let faith set the pace. Let courage lead the motion. Let God carry what you cannot. You were never called to succeed on your own, only to move with God. This is faith in motion, where trust in God guides movement. Now go. Take the step you've been postponing.